Hello and welcome to another Cartographica quick tour for version 1.2. In this screencast, I will be showing you how to add live maps in Cartographica. So to add live maps, all you have to do is click on File and then Add Live Map. It's right there. Click on that and then you'll be given these options. You can add a Bing map, an OpenStreetMap, or you can connect to an OpenStreetMap server if you have one available. Also under Bing Maps, you have the option to add aerial imagery, which is satellite imagery. You have the option to add roads, or you also have the option to add roads on top of aerial imagery. But for now, we're just going to add aerial imagery. So make sure you have those two selected, and then just click Add. And then the Bing map will show up, and you can see there's the world. And what's neat is that you can just zoom in and all of the imagery will be as if you were looking at something like Google Earth or Bing Maps or something like that. And it takes a second for all the pixels to load, but as they do, you can see we're zooming in on the Washington DC area. And what we can do now that we're zoomed in, we can add some vector data. So let's add the block group layer. Actually, let's add the metro line layer so we can see where the metro lines are in the city of Washington DC. And zoom in, we can zoom out. And now you can see one thing that Cartographica does is that once you've added a vector layer on top of a live map, it will enclose the search area to only that area where your vector data is located. So you can see outside of the DC area there is no map, no live map. But what we can do, if we want to have the full extent of the Bing map on screen, we can click on Layer and then click on Include in Map Extent right there, and just click on that. And then now all of the extent of the Bing map is available for you to explore, even though we have vector data just for the DC area added. We could look anywhere on the Bing map. So now I'm going to uncheck the Bing map, and then I'm going to add in, we're going to go to Add Live Map again, and this time we're going to add OpenStreetMap. And we'll just click Add, and then again, you'll see we'll zoom all the way out. Now we're at that full extent of the vector layer for Washington DC, and we have enclosed our box around the vector area, not the whole extent of the OpenStreetMap. But again, if we wanted to have the full extent of the OpenStreetMap available, all we have to do again is click on a layer and then include in map extent, and then there again we have the full map available for us to explore. That's adding live maps in Cartographica version 1.2. Thank you for listening.